Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We got an exciting night tonight. It's going to be the first snowfall of the year here in my area. So I figured we'd do some hot tent camping. I got the stove in the tent, I got a bag of food and some camera gear. So let's get the tent set up and get some firewood going. Yeah, it's going to be nice tonight. First snowfall of the year. Looking forward to that. It's not that cold right now. I think it's probably around, I don't know, 48, 50 right now. The low tonight I think is 20, but the wind chill might be down around the low teens with that gust of wind that high. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the tent set up, and then I'll collect some firewood for tonight. I don't know about having a fire outside. We'll see. If it's going to be that windy, we might not even have a fire outside, just inside the tent. But we'll go from there. I forgot to bring a ground sheet. Got the Famali hot tent. I really like this tent. It's a little small, but I like it. Temperature's dropping and the wind is picking up. Whew. Okay, I got the stove set up, got the tent set up, all adjusted, cleaned up the tent bag and the stove bag. It's behind me. Whew. It's about 4:40. It's getting dark quick. Clouds look really dark, temperature's dropping. The wind is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's going to come in later, I don't know. I didn't put any extra guidelines on the tent yet. I'm just gonna rest a minute. I think I'm gonna break into the beverage center here for a minute. Yeah, shelter set up. just got to get firewood. I'm gonna go ahead and break into the beverage center here for a minute. Whew. Oh, that's good. Whew. Well deserved. Yeah, let's sit here a minute. Then I'll start collecting some firewood, getting it cut up. I still haven't set up my sleeping bag or mat yet. I wanted to go ahead and get the firewood all cut and ready before it gets dark. I can set up my sleeping mat in the dark. So, yeah. It's not too cold yet. It's probably in the high 40s. Oh, nice and quiet. Just enjoying the night. I got a couple steaks to cook. And I got some stuff for breakfast. Pretty good breakfast. It's supposed to be really cold in the morning, like with the wind chill, you know, down in the teens. So I don't know if I'll cook out here or just cook in the tent on the stove. Depends. If it's not so windy, I might come out here and get a fire going and cook out here. But if it's real windy, I'll probably just stay in the tent. I don't want a chance starting the woods on fire. It's not super dry, but it's not real wet either. It's kind of in between. And with a strong wind, you could definitely get a fire started out here in the woods, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll probably just stay in the tent if it's real windy. So yeah, let me just enjoy this beverage, and then we'll get some firewood chopped up and set up the sleep system and see where the night leads us. Ah, that is good. Alright, I got some firewood chopped. Oh. Yeah. It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be by now. Temperature's definitely dropping, but there's like no wind. I don't know. These weather people, they can't get it right with all the technology in the world nowadays. You think they could at least be somewhat close? You know, they could say, well, you know, there's going to be some wind, but it's not going to be, you know, they're talking 40, 50 miles an hour tonight, and it's like dead still right now. And it was supposed to be 20 right now. So, I don't know. I think they just guess, and they just keep spending money on stuff. I don't know. But anyway, the weather people are never right. So it's not near as cold as what they said by this time, and no wind. So I don't know if I want to start a fire outside or inside. I think the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get my sleep system up, my sleep mat, and my sleeping bag, and let it loft up. And then I might just start a wood or a fire in the stove in the tent just so it's going, and all I gotta do is throw some wood in there to get it going again. I don't have to fight with it. I'll go ahead and get it warm in there. Don't really need it right now. I mean, it's not that cold and the wind is nothing. So, but I think I'll get my sleep system set up. And then, like I said, maybe start a fire in there, let that get a little warm so it's easier to start. Maybe make a cup of tea or something, if I brought tea. I know I got coffee, but I don't remember if I packed the tea or not. Oh well. We don't get a whole lot of snow in this area, and this is really early for us to get snow. Some years we don't get any snow, really. Maybe some flurries, but nothing that sticks. So I know they're calling for a lot of snow this year. Particularly in my area, I've been watching the forecast for the winter, and they're talking that we could get quite a bit of snow that's going to stick around. So we'll see. They're never right, you know, obviously with tonight. But yeah. So I'm gonna finish this little bit of beer and get this sleep system set up, and we'll go from there. Okay, it's getting dark pretty quick. I had to get a light. Hope you guys can see okay. And this is the mummy bag, so if I need to crawl inside of it, I can let that loft up. Should be plenty warm enough. Alright. Oh, put a couple of these in there. Nice split stuff. Okay, so we got the fire going. I still have this all opened. Just laying here, relaxing. I think I'm gonna make a cup of tea or coffee. I'm not sure if I brought tea. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that. That's, I guess it's just moisture and sap mixed. But it must have been a really sappy log to, I've never seen that. And I didn't think that wood was that wet when I chopped it. It didn't look that wet at all. I don't know. Yeah, it's really wet wood. I don't know. I mean, it rained, 4 days ago, but the sun's been out and it's been pretty warm. I don't know why it's so wet. I'm gonna put some smaller stuff in there and try to get that thing stoked up, burn that moisture off. I put a bunch of smaller stuff over here so I can get the fire going in the morning. I got a bunch of wood right on the other side of the tent because I don't want to put it too close to the stove in here. So I put it right on the other side of the tent. Yeah, this stove's not that hot at all. I mean, my potato did sizzle and the water sizzled when I put it on there, but it's just not, it's not getting up to temperature because the wood's a little wet. That's funny because that was a split piece that all the moisture's coming out of, and usually the inside is the driest part of the wood when the outside's wet, but it's actually coming out of that split piece, so I don't know. I'm just gonna keep cramming wood in here and hopefully something happens. Yeah. Alright, well, it seems pretty wet. Definitely seems pretty wet wood. Oh. So it's gonna snow tonight, I guess. I don't know. That's what they're saying. 40%, somewhere between 12 and 2. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to stay up that late. That's a little late for me working on the farm. You know, I usually go to bed pretty early and get up early, so after midnight's a little late for me, but I brought plenty of coffee. And I figure if I drink a bunch of coffee, I'll stay up. Coffee usually, if I drink enough of it, it keeps me awake. I got some tasters, nasty tasters. Tasters like crap. Got a little bit of sugar. I like a little sugar in my coffee. No creamer, but a little bit of sugar. Just enough. Oh, yeah, there we go. A little bit of sugar in there. All right, let's make some coffee. Nothing like a good cup of coffee on a cold winter's night. First snow of the year. Really looking forward to it. I'm really excited, you know. Like I said, it's really early. We usually don't get our snow until maybe the end of January, February. And if it's gonna snow, it's definitely gonna snow in March. But yeah, it's really early. And why can't I open this? This is just the straight coffee. It's not cream or tea. Because I know you can buy the Folgers with the creamer and the sugar already. This is just the straight coffee. So I put a little sugar in there. I can really smell that baked potato. It's smelling delicious. Oh, I wonder how hot that teapot is. Oh, it's not that hot. Oh, this is gonna be good. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Looking for a cup of coffee. Love coffee when it's cold outside. That smells good. That smells very, very good. Set this right here on the stick. I don't want coffee in my tent. Oh, let that cool a second. You guys see me all right? No, I don't want to blind you, sorry. Oh, yeah. So I tilled up that cornfield on the property and covered it with wood chips for this, because we haven't been below freezing yet. Tonight's the first night below freezing, and we're getting snow, supposedly. So, I don't know. It's weird. Usually have already had a night of freezing, but not snow. And it hasn't until tonight. Now it's going to be below freezing and then snow. So, you never can tell. So we went ahead and did a lot of winterization of the farm today. I didn't really film a lot of it, but I tilled up that cornfield and put wood chips all over it. I put wood chips all over the blueberry plants and some straw. We took care of the chicken coop, made sure it was buttoned down, ready for the freezing temperatures. What else did we do? We picked a lot of stuff out of the garden that can't handle the freeze. We left some broccoli, we left some cauliflower, we left some Brussels sprouts. We left the carrots because you're supposed to pick those after the first freeze when you grow them in the fall. So we left those. We just we unhooked a lot of our irrigation hoses and drained the water out so they didn't freeze and bust. We just went around and did some stuff like that. It's gonna be below freezing tonight and tomorrow night, and tonight's Sunday. So it's gonna be below freezing tonight, Monday night, and Tuesday night, and then it's supposed to warm back up. So we didn't want to do too much of the winterization, because it's not gonna stay cold, but we wanted to do some of the important stuff. So yeah, that's what we did today and yesterday. That's pretty dang good. Nice cup of coffee when it's cold out. Loving it. Very good. Yeah, the temperature's starting to go down. Last time I looked at my phone, it was 42 outside. But feels like it's dropped quite a bit since then. It's got to be below 40 right now. The wind still really hasn't picked up. You get some gusts for a minute and then it's pretty calm. It's kind of a gentle breeze right now, actually. Probably 5 miles an hour, gentle breeze. You can see my breath. It's starting to get cold. Probably drink this cup of coffee and check on that potato. Let me see that potato. How's it doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cooking nicely. Looks like some of the butter leaked out of the foil and got on the stove, smoking a little bit. It smells. If you could smell it, man, that potato smells so good. Ooh, it's hot. Oh. Oh, uh-oh, we got a fire on the ground. Not really, just some hot coals. But there is pine needles. A little bit of garlic. And that should be good. That should be good. All right. Let's go ahead and put these onions on. Let them start doing their thing. Okay, the light died. I had to plug it into the battery pack. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. Let's open this potato up while the steaks are cooking and get some butter on it. This is gonna be good. Oh, I'm so hungry. So hungry. It was sprinkling out there a little while ago, so it's not quite cold enough for snow, but as the temperature drops throughout the night, it's probably going to be some snow. Oh, look at how easy my knife went through that potato. Oh, it's perfect. Look at it. It is perfectly cooked. Let's get some butter in there. It's gonna be so good. I'm starving. Let's save a little of this butter for breakfast. I do have some olive oil. And I got bacon to cook, so I can use bacon grease. Ooh, get in that potato. Come on, get in that potato. Yeah. Getting excited, man. I'm so hungry. Them over here. Oh, there's one of them big spiders. Look at those steaks. They're perfect. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Not if you get on my food. Look at that food. That looks delicious. Little baked potato and some steaks. Mmm. Okay. We said grace and our food is done. So it is time to eat. Whew, yeah, this is gonna be so good. I cooked those steaks perfect. Look at that. Oh, man, that's so good. They just melt in your mouth. Look at that. Little red inside, that's how I like them. I like it rare, medium rare, rare. Very good. I cooked those perfect. They're so good. Let's try this potato. You can taste the garlic. Oh, so good. Hey, I'll bring you guys back in a few. I'm gonna chow down on this because it is good. So, that was delicious. All right, everyone. I cleaned up the tent, put stuff away, scraped out the frying pan. I got it on the stove up there with a little bit of water in it. I'm gonna let it boil for a minute and rinse it out. I went outside, checked the weather. It's getting really cold. I looked at my phone, temperature's 35 right now. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. I looked at the forecast. They're calling for 70% chance of snow after midnight. So looks like we're gonna get some snow. Unless if it's rain, I don't know. Either way, 70% chance of precipitation. They're saying snow, but we'll find out. It might be rain. Hopefully it's not rain. It's 9 o'clock right now. So about 3 hours, I guess. Maybe it'll be snowing. 3-4 hours. So just gonna kind of lay around, rest, and make another cup of coffee, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit, and we'll go outside the tent and check out what the weather looks like. Okay, everyone, it's been about an hour. It's 10 o'clock. It's 34 degrees outside. I just looked at the radar. Definitely looks like there's some snow coming, maybe mix, I don't know. But it's a pretty big storm. I think we're probably gonna get something. Hopefully it's not a bunch of rain. So yeah, the wind's hardly blowing really. It's kind of warm. I had to take my sweatshirt off and kind of not put any wood in that fire for a minute. Let it die down a minute. But I'm fixing to step outside the tent, check the sky, see what it looks like. Not much going on out here. It's not even that cold really. Hardly any wind, at least in this campsite area. It's kind of protected. But even the treetops don't look like they're blowing around very much. Hey everybody, I just had another cup of coffee. It's about 11:30, 11:15 maybe. It's getting really cold. I still have the door open, but it's getting really cold. It's I think it's like 33 degrees outside right now, and the wind is really starting to pick up. I'm pretty protected here at the campsite. It's not really blowing the tent or anything, but you can hear it in the treetops, and you can hear it out there in the field by the pond. So I looked at the radar. There's definitely some snow or sleet or something coming. Looks like it'll be here in about an hour or so. So I just wanted to give you guys a update. I'm gonna try to stay awake and see if I can't see it snow. Getting pretty tired though. Not used to staying up this late. Hey everyone, it's about 12:15. Wind's really picking up, temperature's dropping. I think it's at freezing now, 32. It's really getting windy out there. It's really cloudy. But I looked at the radar and looks like a lot of that stuff's dissipating, so I don't know if we're gonna get anything or not. If you look at the hourly, they keep pushing it back. Like they'll say 12:30, and then they'll say 1, because it was 12, and then I looked a little while ago and now they're saying 1 o'clock. So I think they're just gonna keep pushing it back. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna probably go to sleep or lay here. If I hear it snowing or raining or anything, I'll turn the camera back on to let you guys know. But I think I'm pretty much gonna go to sleep and get up in the morning, and we'll see if it's a white wonderland out there, or a wet soggy mess, or ice, or who knows. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm just gonna crash out. So we'll see you guys in the morning, unless if something interesting happens. Good morning, everyone. It's about 7 o'clock. And there's no snow. Beautiful sky this morning though, look at that. So now they're saying the snow's supposed to come about 1 or 2 this afternoon. The wind kind of picking up as the sun's coming up. No snow though. Well, just gonna make some breakfast, I guess. So for breakfast, I got some English muffins. I'm gonna try to toast them in a pan a little bit. And I got a couple eggs from the chicken coop. Nice brown, fresh eggs. And I got a couple pieces of bacon. No, it's not from the pigs. This is store-bought bacon. We got one of our pigs back. It's in the freezer. I'll have to do a video and show you how much meat we got from that one pig. The other 2 are going on the 26th. I think today is the 10th. So another 16 days. We didn't get the hams or the bacon or the jaws from the first pig yet, because they're curing and smoking them. So we got to go pick them up on the 20th. So that's what I got for breakfast. Oh, yeah. Nice cup of coffee in the morning. Little muffin. Oh, look at that. That is perfectly toasted. Oh, yeah. That is gonna be so good. Look at that. Way better than McDonald's. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna finish my breakfast. And then I'm gonna start cleaning this thing up. So I gotta get out of here. It's getting late. Okay, everybody, I just got back to the house and look, it's snowing. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it is snowing, and they're actually pretty big flakes. I'm thinking it's gonna stick because the ground is cold. It was cold last night. The real feel right now is 23 degrees. The temperature is 31. And it is snowing. Look at that, our first snow of the year. Yeah, we're snowing. All right, I'm enjoying it. Look at the snow. It's beautiful. I looked at the radar and there's actually quite a bit of snow coming this way, so there might be some on the ground here this evening. If so, I'll film it. I'll come out and see what sticks, but the temperatures are definitely cold enough, and there's a lot of snow coming this way, so it should stick. I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't think it's gonna make it to 35 today, so we'll just see how fast it comes down. It's gonna have to come down pretty fast to stick, and once it gets the ground, you know, covered, it'll cool the ground down, and then it'll stick around. But yeah, it's snowing.